great performance. In playoffs like that on the road, game 3, 45, with that efficiency, it's almost I expect stuff like this from him at this point in his career. But he set the tone. Getting to the rim, making plays for others, just controlling the whole game. And we're going to need him to continue to do that going forward.
You've talked about making the right play and finding Torrey for that corner 3. Maybe just speak to what you saw, and it was like was it a no-brainer to go there? Or?
Yeah, I feel like I made a good move to get downhill, and then I see Bones highlight me. In the NBA, we teach not to really come out the corner that's on the strong side corner like that, but he kind of got outside of his principles, and I seen him running at me, and I trust TC in that moment, and he took it with all the confidence in the world. He's been shooting that with confidence this whole series, so I'm glad he knocked that down. He was able to get some separation.
You knew they were going to, obviously, with Kawhi being out, that guys were going to raise their level with Norman Powell having a huge night, and Russell, so maybe just speak to the challenge they presented and you guys responding to it.
Yeah, you got 3 dudes with 20, one guy with 40, one guy with 30. You can tell they were playing free and not worried about anything but just going out there and playing hard. And Coach Lou gonna have his guys ready every time out, and so we knew it wasn't gonna be easy. But Norman Powell made big shots all night, got his 3-ball going, which opened up the whole floor for him, so it made it tough to guard. And then Russ was downhill as well, so we got to do a better job in Game 4 if we want to have a chance to win. If the ball come to me, just make the right play. Just be ready, so I try to stay prepared.
You played with Damian Lee before, just his ability to stay ready. What did you see from him in this time on the bench?
Yeah, he's a champion, so you got to give him credit for knowing what it is to be a champion. And being a champion is just coming to work every day and giving it your all and following the game plan. I think that's what he did when he came out there. He stayed ready. He was able to knock down a couple threes, got to the free throw line, but on the defense side of the ball, he was there for us and made the correct plays. And how many points did he go with? 2 for 3, 8 points. That's huge for us off the bench.
One of the things that Devin said after in here, he was like that he kept coming up to you and saying, "You helped me with that. Thanks for the space for that." Maybe just speak to that dialogue with him during the game.
Yeah, I remember we ran the plays, come to set a screen for me, and I'll end up catching it at the top of the key. But I seen the whole defense kind of just looking at me, and Book was bringing it up. So he got the one-on-one. The whole defense with that back turn, he was able to get to his move. He had some couple at the rim, but that's nothing for him. So he ran back and told me that I created that when they probably didn't create that. And he's so good, he can get wherever he wants, but they couldn't help as much or as aggressively when I was coming off that screen. So it's just being comfortable with that, and once the ball comes to me, then I still got to be aggressive.
How much of a difference do you see that with Kawhi out, the size and basically winning the rebounding award tonight compared to the past 2 games where you were basically out rebounding on the offensive glass? They basically dominated them on that tonight, offensive rebounding award.
Yeah, they went super small, and they got 4 guards that crash the glass. They got guards that just play extremely hard, play bigger than their size. So, but when they went all 5 smalls, I feel like we had our advantage as well on offensive glass, and we was able to get a few. Da was big, Jo was big, Torrey was big. So, we gonna need that going forward. As many opportunities we can get at the rim as possible is good for us. It's frustrating. You love to play. You prepare for this time of the year all season. It's just frustrating. There's some stuff that we wish you had more control over. It's a tough situation. You want to be out there with your teammates. You want to grind at this part of the year. You feel like you're letting a lot of people down that, spending hard-earned money to see you do what you do. The organization, it's a lot on your mind at that time, So, but we just try to focus on rehabbing and getting better, getting out there as quickly as possible. And I'm sure him and PG are on that same page.
Yeah, just from afar, what do you take away from just what his journey has entailed and what he's done to still be?
It just speaks to his resilience as a human being. Him and PG, they both had some tough injuries over their careers, but still bounced back like nothing happened. Both of them, and that speaks to their work ethic, their care and love for their bodies and their games, and the people around them for helping them out as well.
KD, we always talk about your scoring, but your playmaking, like you make a lot of great reads, and then a lot of players talk about how easy it is playing with you. How do you feel like your development has been from the start to now with that?
Yeah, coming into the league, my foot was on the gas to score every time I touched the ball, and the NBA, scouting service, team scouting you, and playing so many games, you got to switch up your attack. So as I got older in the league, you see different types of defenses, and you learn how to play the game basically. And I learned how to play the game from different angles, different positions, and I'm able to, go back and forth from different roles on the team, and so I think that's the reason why I'm able to fit in with other guys. And but it's a lot of experience, a lot of bad losses, a lot of watching film that just helped me get to this point.
KD, talk and since you've been here just a short period of time.
Chemistry is a thing. Once you get to know your teammates, once you're around them, they know your tendencies, they know who you are as a human being, then it can be easier. But a lot of stuff is on the coach and the coaching staff to bring us together and build that chemistry. And every team I've been on, we had a tight-knit group because our coaching staff was always tight-knit. And I feel the same way here. This is a family organization, family atmosphere. And once you step in here, you get that from day one. So it's on me to adapt and figure out the best way how I can help the group. And they'll put me in, I trust that they'll put me in the best positions to be successful. So I'm just grateful I had a lot of played on for 4 different franchises now, and every one of them felt like a family atmosphere.
Thanks, Kev.